Hello, this is T-Mac again from Mike'sOutdoors.com, and I got the cold steel Bushman right here. This thing, pretty simple design, pretty simple looking knife. They put this thing through hell last time, and it still looks good, you know. Still has a pretty good blade on it. I like the fact that this handle here has got a hole in it that you can put it, you know, on a stick if you need a spear. Hey, a spear is a great survival tool if you're out in the woods all alone trying to make it through wild hog country or something like that. You put this thing, give you about a 10-foot reach, you can protect yourself. You know, there's a reason why the spear was one of the most dominant fighting weapons, you know, of all time for thousands and thousands of years, because it got you away from whatever was trying to get a hold of you. And this right here, well, you could pop that on something, piece of wood real quick, and going through the woods ready. You could even carve the piece of wood out and stick it on there. I'm kind of wondering, I used to throw knives back in the day, and I'm kind of wondering the way it feels. You know, a lot of the weight's up here towards the head, so I'm kind of wondering if I could throw this and make it stick. I'm going to try that out. Alright, so I used to have a lot of fun throwing knives, so here we go. One more. Alright, so I've been tossing this knife at that piece of plywood there. Been a long time since I throwed knives, and he hit the ground a few times. You've seen that, but it's a concrete floor and it ain't done nothing to it. It's still ready to rock and roll, you know. To me, this would just be a good meat and potatoes survival knife. You could make you a compartment in there, like Ike said, jam it on there and make a spear if you had to. You could cut you a notch in there, form you some kind of notch, and stick it on a spear, and you can gig fish with it even. Keep talking about how this knife, the Bushman by Cold Steel, can be made into a spear. Well, talk about it all you want. This right here is a bow staff back when I was in karate, and it just happens to fit perfectly on there. There you go. See? Got you a spear. Now my wife asked me, why in the world would you need a spear? And I tell you what, it may seem far-fetched, but if somehow, some way you were lost somewhere, I don't care where it is, if it's deep forest, jungle, whatever, you are going to like having a spear. Gives you a nice reach. And this thing, like I said, I just whacked it, and it's on there good. I can't pull it off, so it's on there pretty good. And this right here can be one of the most useful survival weapons you could ever have. And I guarantee you, there'll be some point, sometime, if you're out in the woods lost, you'll wish you had one. And it works pretty good. So there you have it. The Bushman by Cold Steel can be a spear. So this right here, you're lost in the woods, it's pretty handy. It tosses real good, just like a old throwing knife I used to use. I was only about I don't know, 12 feet away. But in throwing knives, you know, it's pretty much, you got to know what distance you're at to get a good throw. But it carries a lot of weight up here, and that's what you need to get that spin and that stick. So I can't complain about this knife at all. Bare bones, wood chopping. They beat on it in that other, you know, we seen them beat on it, old Mitch. Cut wood, gig fish, spear some kind of game, and even a good throwing knife. So as far as I'm concerned, this right here has got the total package for just a bare bones simple construction. It ain't beat up at all. The tip's still perfect. This right here is a good knife. I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. This right here is the Cold Steel Bushman, and I give it a thumbs up. For any other how-tos or product reviews or bow reviews, please visit www.ikesoutdoors.com, and thanks for watching.
I like